Have you ever considered how user-generated content shapes narratives? It's an intriguing question, isn't it? User-generated content has indeed revolutionized the way we consume and interpret media. No longer are we just passive spectators, but active contributors, weaving our own threads into the vast tapestry of digital narratives. Think about it. When you share a video clip, a picture, or a post, you're not just sharing content. You're sharing a piece of your perspective, your interpretation, your narrative. In essence, you're reshaping the collective digital story, adding your unique voice to the chorus. This power of user-generated content is not just about creating content, but about creating connections, sparking conversations, and building communities. Each shared piece becomes a catalyst, a conversation starter, a bridge that links us to others, fostering a sense of belonging, of being part of a larger narrative. But what if we could take this power a step further? What if we could not just share content, but curate it, sequence it, and shape it according to our unique perspective? What if we could transform these shared pieces into playlists that reflect our interpretation, our narrative, our story? Imagine a platform where raw video clips serve not just as content, but as catalysts for interpretation, creativity, and community engagement. A platform that transcends mere content creation, aiming to foster a space where users can share their unique perspectives, engage in meaningful dialogues, and build a community around the shared experience of interpreting and reshaping narratives. This is not just about consuming content, but about participating in its creation and interpretation, about exploring the myriad ways in which video content can be connected and interpreted to form new narratives. It's about celebrating the diversity of thought, interpretation, and expression, valuing the unique contribution each user brings to the table. This is the power of user-generated content, the power to transform passive viewing into an active, participatory process. The power to shape narratives, to shape communities, to shape our digital world. Enter Pandemology, a platform that takes user-generated content to the next level. So, what exactly is Pandemology? Well, imagine a platform where every video clip is a seed of creativity waiting to blossom. This is Pandemology, a YouTube channel that transcends the boundaries of conventional content creation. Here, video clips are not just about consumption, but a catalyst for interpretation and creativity. On this innovative platform, users are invited to curate and share playlists of video clips. These playlists are more than just collections of videos. They are personal narratives, creative expressions, and conversation starters. Each playlist tells a story, reflects a perspective, and sparks a dialogue. It's not just about what you watch, but how you arrange and share what you watch. But Pandemology is more than a creative playground, it's a community. A community built around shared experiences and interpretations. A community where every user, every playlist, every discussion contributes to a collective journey of discovery and understanding. In this community, diversity is celebrated, not just in the content, but in the myriad ways it can be interpreted and connected. It's a space that values individual expression, encourages critical thinking, and fosters media literacy. It's a place where every voice matters and every perspective is welcomed. The mission of Pandemology is to create a new kind of viewing experience, one that is active, participatory, and community-driven. It aims to transform passive viewers into active curators, critical thinkers, and engaged community members. It's about making every video clip count, not just for its content, but for the interpretations and discussions it can inspire. In essence, Pandemology is a celebration of the power of user-generated content. It's a testament to the creativity, diversity, and community spirit inherent in the process of curating and sharing video playlists. It's about taking content creation to the next level, where users are not just consumers, but creators, interpreters, and community builders. To truly understand Pandemology, we need to delve into the triadic analysis. Imagine a triangle, with each point representing a key aspect of Pandemology. Let's delve into this triadic analysis. Picture the first point of the triangle as A, symbolizing the raw video clips available on Pandemology. The second point, B, manifests the individual user's interpretation and creative process in selecting and sequencing these clips. The third point, C, encapsulates the user-curated playlists that are shared within the community. Now, let's explore the dynamic relations between these points. In an ideal scenario, A leads to B, B gives rise to C, and C circles back to influence A. This forms a continuous loop of creativity and interpretation, fueled by the raw video content, the user's creativity, and the shared playlists. This is what we call the 2A dynamic. However, the vitality of Pandemology relies heavily on user engagement. To understand this, let's consider the absence of each point. Without the creative input of users, the potential of the raw clips remains unrealized, and without the sharing of playlists, the cycle of community engagement and discussion is broken. This is the 2N dynamic, highlighting the platform's dependency on its users. But the triadic analysis doesn't stop there. Let's explore how community engagement and shared experiences fit into the picture. Imagine a new triangle with A as the original clips, B as the creative assembly, and C as the community's feedback or discussions around existing playlists. The creative assembly is influenced both by the original clips and the community's feedback, leading to a richer creative process. This is the 6A dynamic, showing how individual creativity and community feedback enrich each other. But what happens when there's a lack of creative assembly? It not only diminishes the potential of original clips, but also the vibrancy of community discussions. This is the 6N dynamic, emphasizing the essential role of active participation. Through this triadic analysis, we see how Pandemology is more than just a content platform. It's a dynamic ecosystem that transforms passive viewing into an active, shared experience. It values diversity of thought, interpretation, and expression. It invites users to become part of the creative process, to share their unique perspectives, and to engage in meaningful dialogues. In the end, every video clip, every curated playlist, and every discussion contributes to a shared journey of discovery and understanding. So as you navigate Pandemology, remember, you're not just a viewer, you're a participant, a curator, and a vital part of the community. And that's the true power of Pandemology. In the context of Pandemology, the community plays a crucial role. Delving deeper into our triadic analysis, we explore the role of community engagement and shared experiences. Here, we represent the creative process as B, where B is influenced by both the original clips, A, and the community's feedback, C. This is where the magic happens, in the interplay between individual creativity and collective interpretation. Imagine the creative process as a dance, a dynamic interaction between the raw video clips and the unique perspective each user brings to the table. This dance is not a solo performance, but a group number, choreographed with the input and influence of the community's feedback. We term this interaction as 6A, A, B, C, B, B, AC. This means that the creative assembly, B, is shaped by both the original clips, A, and the community's discussions around existing playlists, C. The result, a richer, more nuanced creative process, proving that individual creativity and community feedback truly enrich each other. But what happens when there's no dance, no creative assembly? This is where we introduce 6N, B, A, B, C, A, C, B. The negation here underlines the crucial role of active participation. Without the creative assembly, B, the potential of original clips, A, is diminished. Similarly, without this assembly, the vibrancy of community discussions, C, fades away. This highlights the essential role each user plays in the Pandemology community. Without your dance, your creative assembly, the stage is empty. In Pandemology, every video clip is a question, an invitation to engage, interpret, and create. Each user-curated playlist is an answer, a unique perspective that contributes to a broader dialogue. And every discussion, every piece of feedback, adds another layer to the conversation, deepening our collective understanding and appreciation of the content. This is the power of community engagement. It's about more than just watching videos. It's about sharing experiences, sparking conversations, and building relationships. It's about finding connections between seemingly unrelated clips, discovering new perspectives, and learning from each other. It's about transforming a platform of video clips into a vibrant, dynamic community. And this is where Pandemology truly shines. It's not just about the content, it's about the people who engage with that content, the stories they tell, the connections they make, and the community they build. It's about fostering a space where everyone's voice matters, where every interpretation is valued, and where diversity of thought is celebrated. Now, we see how Pandemology cultivates a culture of shared interpretation. It's not just a platform for viewing and curating video content. It's a canvas for creativity, a forum for discussion, and a space for community. In the world of Pandemology, every user is a curator, every playlist is a story, and every discussion is a step towards a richer, more connected community experience. But what does a culture of shared interpretation look like, you might ask? Well, it's a transformative process that takes us from being passive viewers to active participants in the world of video content. In Pandemology, we are not just consuming content. Instead, we are taking the reins, interpreting raw video clips, and shaping them into narratives that resonate with us. This is the beauty of shared interpretation. It's not about a single monolithic narrative handed down from on high. It's about a myriad of narratives, each shaped by the unique perspectives of individuals within the community. Imagine a world where each video clip is an open-ended question, a puzzle piece waiting to be placed. In this world, you are not just a viewer, but a curator, an interpreter, a storyteller. You watch, you think, you connect the dots, and then you share your interpretation with the community. And in doing so, you contribute to a rich tapestry of narratives, each one as unique as the individual who crafted it. But shared interpretation isn't just about individual expression. It's also about dialogue, about the conversations that spring up around these user-curated playlists. It's about the thrill of discovering a new perspective, the joy of seeing a familiar clip in a whole new light. It's about the sense of connection that comes from sharing and discussing interpretations, from recognizing the diversity of thought within the community. In Pandemology, every clip, every playlist, every discussion becomes part of this culture of shared interpretation. It's a culture that celebrates diversity, creativity, and active engagement. It's a culture that transforms the act of viewing into a participatory process, where every user has the power to shape narratives and contribute to the community's collective understanding. This culture of shared interpretation has profound implications for community building and cultural exchange. It fosters connections, broadens perspectives, and creates a space where every voice matters. And in a world where our screens often serve to isolate us, this culture of shared interpretation brings us together, reminding us of the power of shared stories and shared experiences. How does Pandemology impact community building and cultural exchange? This is a question that underlines the true potential of our platform. As we delve into this, we find that Pandemology can be a powerful tool for creating connections, fostering understanding, and cultivating a culture of learning. Firstly, let's consider community building. Pandemology isn't just a platform for sharing videos, it's a space where users can express themselves through the curation of these clips. Each playlist becomes a unique reflection of the user's perspective, a piece of themselves that they choose to share with the community. This act of sharing fosters a sense of belonging, as users find common ground in shared interpretations or spark intriguing discussions over divergent viewpoints. The playlists become conversation starters, a way to connect with others, and a means to build a community around shared experiences and interpretations. Moving on, we see Pandemology as a facilitator of cultural exchange. In this global age, we're more connected than ever, yet understanding each other's cultures can still be a challenge. Pandemology provides a platform for users to share and discuss playlists that reflect their cultural perspectives, creating a rich tapestry of insights from around the world. This exchange of perspectives not only broadens our understanding of individual clips, but also enriches our collective experience. It's a way to explore the world, one playlist at a time. Lastly, let's not forget the educational potential of Pandemology. The platform is more than just a space for entertainment. It's a tool for learning. By inviting users to curate and share playlists, Pandemology encourages them to think critically about the content they consume, to see beyond the surface and explore deeper meanings and connections. It teaches media literacy, the art of storytelling, and the power of interpretation, skills that are increasingly important in our digital age. In essence, Pandemology is more than just a platform for content curation. It's a vibrant ecosystem that celebrates interpretation, creativity, and community. It encourages users to engage with video content on a deeper level, to share their unique perspectives, and to learn from others. Each clip, each playlist, each discussion contributes to a shared journey of discovery and understanding. It's a space where we can all come together to explore, interpret, and create. And in doing so, we're not just consuming content, we're building a community, fostering cultural exchange, and cultivating a culture of learning.